Hello, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the second quarter of 2024. So this will be covering April, May, and June. The animal spirit that's coming out to represent this time for you is the raccoon. Libra, why do I get the feeling that you're just going within yourself and really just kind of not avoiding the public, but just focusing on you and stepping away from having to show off or tell people everything that's going on in your life and putting yourself out there. It's like you're going within yourself and just putting in a lot of work, a lot of consistent effort. I don't know why I'm seeing that. And that came up for another sign as well, so that must be a collective energy. But the raccoon spirit is extremely resourceful. I don't know why I'm seeing like DIY projects. You could be doing some projects or some sort of creative thing on your own without hiring anyone. You're just sort of figuring it out yourself, is what I'm seeing here. I'm also seeing a vision of having people around you who are like your people and you feel really, really comfortable around them, but it's like you're very rambunctious, or like you speak each other's language, like you speak your same weird energy. Does that make sense? It's like you have your specific way in which you like being weird or just like really, really, really comfortable is what I mean by that. And I see you surrounded by other people who get your weird and who speak that same language of weird comfortability, which is really awesome. We have the fire spirit in reverse coming out as your overall spiritual theme and message for this second quarter of 2024. So let's read about it from the book so you get a better understanding of your spiritual lesson. I'm like trying to whisper and I just got out of the shower. I have no makeup. My hair is not done. It is midnight and I'm like, you know what? I just feel like filming. I have so much energy. But the craziest messages always come out in these readings that I do at night. So let's see what is in store for you. It says, fire consumes anything that it touches. The flames remind us of the impermanent nature of reality and how situations can quickly transform into beauty or chaos. So there you go. Situations in your life in this quarter is going to quickly transform into either beauty or chaos. Fire is passion, and its dancing flames invite us to reach to the sky. Warmth and light are heavenly, yet too much heat can scorch us. To fully step into the energy of fire is to be utterly transformed, like the phoenix rising from the ashes. That is crazy. While I was reading that, I got the weirdest vision in my head of going to some sort of convention, or maybe some of you may be going to like a big festival of some sort, but it seems to be linked to a certain hobby of yours. So, for example, if I was a Libra, this would be me going to like a psychic or tarot convention or some sort of spiritual convention. This could also be for like a certain game or music, some sort of hobby. I'm seeing like a convention or festival energy for you, which is very specific. So anyways, we have the fire spirit in reverse. Are you feeling too fiery? Have you been reactive and short-tempered towards others? This card has come to tell you that all fiery emotions directed at others can backfire on you. It is not a good idea to play with fire when you are out of balance or angry. Now is not the time to act or react. It is time to tame and befriend your inner fire so it does not scorch you. That's a beautiful message. I really like that. I think a lot of you are learning how to not let your anger get the best of you, or you may be noticing your own patterns that are linked to anger, aggression, or like sharply judging people who you're close to. I'm seeing Libra at this time. Spirit is illuminating the ways in which you may be quick to cut other people out of your life, or, you know, judge them, react to them harshly, or even just let them bother you, even if they're just being themselves and not in a way that is unhealthy. Also, I just noticed it is 12:01 a.m. on April 1st, currently, right now. So we literally just entered the month of April. Yay! So we're really tuning into your energy, bringing in this second quarter with Libra. We have the full moon, surrender to the divine. Oh my gosh, guys. The full moon card, the fire card. This will be an intense time for you. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of transmutation happening for you in this quarter. I would not be shocked if a lot of fiery emotions come up. I'm just being honest. And this may correlate with the eclipse that's happening on April 8th. Or this could happen at another time where it's like you just have more emotional experiences sort of coming up for you, but it seems like things are really greatly transforming in your life. So let's get more specific details here. We're going to pull 6 cards, 2 rows of 3 from the Good Tarot. They're all already out face down. I haven't seen any of them. First card out for you is the 4 of Water in reverse. This to me is showing a comfortability. Wow. I just got the message. The partners you attract in your life are sometimes reflections of your own deepest shadows. And some of you may be dealing with someone who agitates you, annoys you. It's like the little things they do. And they don't have to be a romantic partner. This could be a friend. This could be a coworker or a roommate, someone like that. They irritate the heck out of you, and they really know how to trigger your agitation and your anger. And this person is acting as a sort of reflection of your deepest shadows within. So when you look at it that way and you really press into that and maybe journal about it, unpack it a little bit, it makes you understand your connection with that person a lot better, and also helps you dig deep into who you are. I'm also seeing, to be honest, a sense of not boredom, but sort of like a desire for this chaos that's about to come in. Weirdly enough, you are a cardinal sign, and I feel like so many cardinal signs just love a big change. They love drama, low-key, just stimulation. And before this quarter begins, and when you're watching this, you're probably waiting for some sort of big change to enter your life. When will my soulmate enter my life? Or when will I move? When will this take off? When will this happen? I'm seeing those sort of questions here, but instead of lingering in that energy, I'm getting the feeling of like wanting to put in the work. Just keep your head down and put the work in and not stay in this energy for too long. I'm honestly getting a frustration with someone's behavior towards you. And Spirit is saying everything you're frustrated about within them is totally valid. They do have those behaviors and things about them that make you angry. However, it is your emotions that you're responsible for. So Spirit is saying, dig a little deeper. Why are you getting so triggered about this person? And why are you attached to them? What is it about them that is reflecting either someone from your past or your own deepest shadows? That's really interesting. We have the 5 of Fire in reverse. Oh no. Man, this is definitely an argumentative, fiery, passionate card. Yeah, this is some agitation with other people. And I don't feel like I'm predicting this per se. I feel like if you're watching this, you're probably already dealing with this a little bit, or it's just on your mind a bit. There could be someone whose behaviors or actions towards you, or lack thereof, it's just an agitation. And it's like, man, I just wish this would like resolve already. I just wish this would become better. Spirit is coming through with a strong message of you're the one that's going to create that resolution, and that resolution, that closure that you're looking for there, that movement into the next chapter is available to you right now, right this second. There's no need to wait, because you can get this validation, this closure right here, right now. And that's something that you find within yourself. It's not something that you need to wait for some sort of big blow up or some sort of big turning of the page in your relationship with this person. You can create peace and closure right now. You can get the answers you need right now. We have Love coming out. This is the Lovers. And it's also reminiscent of the Strength card with the lion there. Libra. I think there's going to be relationship decisions being made for you. And I'm feeling that Leo just came up so strongly in my mind with this card. Some of you may be dealing with a Leo. I'm feeling a lot of love is entering your life. I feel like a lot of passion is entering your life. And with that, obviously, there can come a lot of fiery emotions. It's almost like when you don't necessarily care about someone, or like you just meet them and you're still getting to know them, you're totally cool, calm, and collected, like the most healthy, emotionally secure individual. But it's almost like the more you start caring about someone, that's when problems start emerging. Or you're dealing with someone who's like that. It's like the more you should be getting intimate and close with each other, the more you should be falling in love, there's an issue. I've dealt with people like this, and on both ends of the spectrum, there's people where it's like they're so nice to you, they're so amazing, and then it's like the more time you spend together and you build memories, you should be getting more intimate, you should know each other more, that love should be grown naturally. But they have an emotional avoidance and they start treating you more and more distant. And that's their own emotional wounds. I would not recommend connecting with people like that, because it's going to constantly turn into a game of, oh, well, let me, pretend like I care less, and questioning yourself. So do not connect with people like that. I would recommend, they need to do their own inner healing work to resolve that. That's none of your business. And on the other hand, I've seen it go the other way, where it's like someone's totally cool, calm, and collected when there's no feelings involved. But as that intimacy and those feelings are supposed to develop, they may actually become more reactive and argumentative. You really see someone's true colors the more intimate you get with them, and the more the relationship is supposed to be growing with your shared experiences and all of that. It's really going to bring out their deepest wounds as well as their brightest light. And I see that this process will be happening for you in the second quarter. And you could be the one who's, deep, dark wounds and emotional avoidance or anger or whatever you're dealing with will come out, but also other people's will come out. So I am 100% seeing for you, Libra, you are growing your level of intimacy and comfortability with someone. And that makes perfect sense, because remember in the beginning of the reading, I was saying you're connecting with people who speak your same language of weird, like when you get so comfortable with people, like for example, me and my partner, we speak in baby voices to each other. Like we don't talk like full grown adults, like, hey babe, what's up? It's like, oh, how was your day, little pumpkin hole? Weird. If anyone listened in on our private conversations, they'd think we're crazy. Honestly, like half the time we're speaking a language that I don't think anyone else understands. And that shows you're comfortable with someone. And I see you in that same energy with someone this second quarter, and it's growing. Okay. And this could be romantic. It could be a friendship. It could be anything. But there are some deeper shadows and wounds and emotions that are coming out with this as well that may cause some problems. And this is coming out from you, it's coming out from the other person, and you just need to be cognizant of this so that way it doesn't destroy something that's perfectly beautiful. Second row of cards out. Fourth card, we have the Two of Fire. I see you planning for the future, planning ahead. I'm seeing a little bit of travel for some of you, or making travel plans. I am also seeing you get a vision of potential for someone in your life, where it's like, wow, this has so much potential to grow into something more. Or, whoa, what if we went on like a big family vacation? We've never been on a big family vacation. There's thoughts and conversations about that. It's like, what if we did this thing that I've never done? Or, what if my future can be altered? Maybe you had a vision for your future and you carry it now. And with the events that will be happening in this second quarter, you may find yourself questioning, oh, well, what if I did this instead? Because a new opportunity seems to be opening up, and it feels like you're getting closer with someone, and now you're factoring them in to your plans. And it's like, wow, this could actually be a thing. We have the Queen of Earth. Wow. Okay, so we saw Leo energy. Actually, all of the fire signs came out strongly, and also now all the earth signs are coming out strongly. So you may be connecting deeply with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Obviously you can be connecting with any and every sign, but those ones are just sticking out here. You may also be very deep in your own fiery energies. I do see that. Queen of Earth shows finances are looking good, health is looking good. It feels like you're creating a solid routine with those two things, and that could be a good thing or a bad thing. You're finding your rhythm, finding your way. I'm also seeing in newer relationships and connections, in the very beginning it can be weird. You haven't found your groove yet. You haven't found your routine, your rhythm, but I'm seeing you develop a nice routine with someone. And then final card out, we have the Star in reverse. Okay, Libra, so the one piece of advice I would give you is to be very kind to yourself, believe in your dreams, and know your self-worth. If there are any insecurities that you're dealing with, it is going to be so important for you to... Luna wants to talk to you. It's going to be so important for you to work through that and deal with that this quarter, because those insecurities, I'm going to be honest, they're going to come up. And I just saw 12:12 on the clock. Those insecurities are going to come up. And I feel like one of the biggest lessons for you during this time is to recognize what gets you heated, what makes you feel insecure. Usually when someone gets heated or agitated, it's because there's an insecurity there that's being rubbed up on, and it's going to be so critical for you to work through that during this time. Okay, understand that you're worthy of great people and experiences in your life. You can accomplish everything that you set out to do, and definitely make time every day to connect back with yourself and your spirit guides. Okay, the Star coming out reverse shows that you may be lacking on that level of self-care at this time, and you can be extremely busy. I just got like visions of some of you are like super busy with like children or even just your job or whatever, and it's like, well, how am I gonna make the time for that? I barely get enough time to sleep. Understandable. But that time is so important. And when you get enough alone time to really pour into yourself, connect with your spirit guides, I'm also seeing like just listening to affirmations. For the longest time in my readings, I kept talking about affirmations. Years ago, could not stop talking about doing affirmations. And then suddenly, like, I stopped channeling that. And then I noticed recently it's starting to come back, like spirit is channeling through this message of affirmations. So I feel like the universe is trying to give us another wave of self-love and learning how to speak kindly to ourselves and others, and work on our self-esteem, and our confidence, especially because your self-esteem, your sense of worth and security really affects your relationships and the rest of your life and your ability to manifest. I'm also seeing this Queen of Earth looking at this Star. I feel like people see the potential in you. They see so much more value in you than I think you see in yourself. And I don't think you quite realize just how far you can go in life. And so you may find people around you talking to you in that type of way where it's like, I just wish that you saw yourself the way that I saw you, or you don't even recognize your own worth, or like, I can't believe you're not more successful than you are because like you're amazing. You may be hearing comments like that, and that's a sign from the universe to work on that relationship with self. Okay, thank you guys for joining me. This is going to be a very very passionate time in your life. It feels like a lot of love is emerging for you. It feels like dreams are bubbling up and things that you never thought were possible before, or you didn't really, maybe you just didn't think about it, but there's new chapters opening up for you that are very exciting. But with this great love, your insecurities will be shown. Light, love, they're the same thing, and they cast light onto the shadows within ourselves, so I don't know. I am seeing you deal with that with yourself and others, shining lights on each other's weaknesses and shadow points. There's really never any reason to get upset with those we love and to raise our voice over everything or anything, because, unless they're like physically, mentally hurting or abusing other people, there's no point in causing or in dealing out damage because someone's shining a light on your insecurities. You know, that's what our closest relationships are really meant for. Not only are they shining a light on our biggest insecurities, but the relationships in our lives shine light on our biggest potential as well. The people closest to you see your full potential, and they're here to help guide you to that full potential. It can also be very triggering, though, to be in relationships that are close when you have these deep shadows that you may have been subconsciously burying deep within yourself. I feel like those shadows are being revealed at this time, just to be honest, you know? And that doesn't have to be a bad thing. It doesn't have to be an unpleasant journey, okay? Everything in life is pretty neutral. So look at it like that. This is a beautiful time where, and even the raccoon spirit, look, he's submerged in shadows. So this is all coming full circle. This is a time where you're going deep within yourself, and you may not be outwardly projecting this positive image of yourself onto the world. You know, you're just really doing some shadow work, to be honest, but it's all being triggered due to really great love and blessings and light coming in, finding your people. I mean, you literally have the Lovers. So there are certainly soulmates in your life here, really great friends, soul tribe energies coming in, soulmate energies coming in. If you're single, this is a great quarter for you. Okay, but you may be working with people who trigger you sometimes, and that's okay. You know, be calm, be secure, and work through it. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you enjoy this quarter ahead. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. Or this week ahead, oh my god, this quarter ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there and spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. Bye-bye.